Turkish President Erdogan telling voters a short time ago the country has completed the runoff election and that voters have given him a new presidential mandate. It's coming as Turkish state media has declared Erdogan the winner, saying they now have 99% of ballots counted. We should note official numbers have been slower than media counts, and Erdogan has not officially been announced the winner of the election. NBC's Matt Bradley is in Ankara, Turkey, with more on this. As I mentioned, Matt, these are unofficial results. When are we going to get official results here?
Well, we don't know exactly. We could probably get them within the next hour, probably in the next day. But, you know, Yasmin, these really are as close as we're going to get to official results. Barring any major, massive change, this is probably going to stand. And Erdogan is probably going to be serving another 5 years in the presidency. So this is going to be something that is going to be very disappointing for the opposition. But they can be cheered by the fact that their man, Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, the leader of the opposition, he actually posted what was the most formidable challenge against the president for the past 20 years that he's been running this country. But for those who are fans of the president, you can hear them behind me. They're driving around the city, the capital, Ankara. They're honking their horns. We've been hearing fireworks going off behind me. This is a day to celebrate, even though this was a kind of a humbling moment for a president who hasn't ever had to face a runoff election. This is the first runoff election in Turkish history. Now, this is one, though, this election that is going to be watched globally because Erdogan, while he is also a member of NATO, or Turkey is a member of NATO, he has really bucked a lot of the trends that NATO is trying to use to enforce, amongst each other. He has really cozied up to President Vladimir Putin of Russia. And to wit, we just saw that President Vladimir Putin was among the first global leaders to congratulate Erdogan. He offered some fulsome support to the Turkish president in a note that just came out just in the past hour. Now, for a lot of people, this is there are a lot of really big issues here, a lot of big foreign policy issues, ideological issues. But for most voters, this is a question of dollars and cents. And that's why when I spoke to young people here in Ankara yesterday, they told me that for them, there's only one issue on the ballot, and that is the economy, specifically inflation. And we've been seeing here as much as 50 to 80% inflation rates. Economists warn that those numbers aren't high enough. Those are just the official figures. The real figures could be as high as 100%. So I spoke with one young man who was voting for the opposition. He expressed his frustration with Erdogan's long time in power, and another man who was a supporter of Erdogan. Here's what they told me.
Both have good ideas, but next generation, young generation, is after one, and I vote for them.
Can you tell me? You don't have to answer, but can you tell me who you voted for?
For Erdogan, I personally.
For Erdogan. Why?
So I see he is the only hope for our country. So we know he's already over 20 years. He is a proven candidate. But on the other side, there is a Kemal. He was a weak candidate. So, promised too many things.
So as you can see, Yasmin, for many voters, this is a question of trying to get rid of Erdogan to free up for the next generation, for those young people who, they told me, a lot of them, that if Erdogan does win yesterday, they said that they would be leaving the country because they can't face more economic troubles imposed on this country by Erdogan's very unorthodox monetary policies, which they blame for, sending inflation sky high. But for others, for the second gentleman you heard from, he said that Erdogan is a tried, tested, and proven candidate, and that he's the only one who can solve some of the problems that a lot of opposition figures say were caused by Erdogan himself. Yasmin?